and Johnny from Sat Brothers here. And you can see how the stocks that I chose are doing. Not bad. I'm still a winner, going up at 237, and you can see I still got some wiggle room over here. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Just keeping an eye out, and it's gone down a little bit, up a little bit, down a little bit, etc. So it has had its up and down, and that's okay. That's the way it should roll. This is a little bit longer term that I'm focusing on, and I want you guys to focus on that too. But I wanted to talk to you about something while I go ahead and keep this on the screen here. One thing that's very important is, I hear a lot of guys out there with all this hype and all this stuff, oh, I got the pattern, I got this. Listen, it's not about pattern, okay? Pattern does not teach you how to calculate gains and losses. Patterns do not teach you, all right, about P&E ratios and how to calculate them and what do they mean. It also doesn't teach you, okay, that you need to know what square rooting is so that you can calculate stock volatility. Nobody teaches you any of that because they don't want you to know what you're really supposed to be doing. They just want you to go out there and buy a program that's going to give you absolutely squat, because all that pattern and all that crazy dumb crap that they're feeding you is not going to work. That's just the bottom line. It just is not going to work. You have to be educated, and you have to want to be educated. Okay, first of all, those people that tell you don't go to college, that's because they probably failed at school. Okay, if they made any money, okay, I guarantee you they had to know mathematics. They have to know how to do math, because you cannot be in the stock market without knowing mathematics. If they're going based on some kind of pattern or whatever, then they must be stealing other people's money in order for them to continue to do what they're doing. And I have seen a lot of day traders. This is why I don't promote day trading, where they'll tell people to buy this stock, when they had already bought a buttload of that stock, makes their stock go really high, and then they boom sell it all and bet on the short as well, and then they make money on everybody else buying out of that stock, and then they make more money on the short. I'm telling you right now, because that's what they do. Me, I'm going to teach you how to really invest. I'm going to teach you the mathematics. I'm going to show you what it is you have to calculate and why you have to calculate that. I want to show you what it is that you need to learn about the stock market. Okay, the stock market is not just, oh, I found this news article that talks about this company and I think that they're going to grow. No, you need to go and you need to look at the company's financials. You need to actually know what it is that they're doing. Not just know they're 52, okay, but know what kind of a performer are they. Are they good performers? Do they start low and then grow as the year comes to the to an end for the next round, or do they grow in the middle of the year and then they boggle down a little bit towards the end of the year? You need to know all that about the companies, and you need to know what kind of plans those companies have on what they do in their industry. So the research is not just about news articles. Is you need to know education, and you definitely need to know the math. The math is what gets you these good pluses over here, okay? You got to know the math. You got to know how stable those companies are. You need to know what their plans are, what they have in reserves for future use of that plan they have. You need to understand all of that. If not, you're going to dig into a company that's going to sink. I mean, you guys heard of Moderna. I just heard the news that Moderna took a dive. Moderna was doing real good. They were actually working on the whole coronavirus situation. And probably they took a dive because they didn't pan out everything that they wanted to pan out. That happens, But again, if you got to be on top of it, because you need to know what you need to put your money in and when to get out. If right now I heard that some of these companies, something happened that was going to cause them to fall down, do you think I'm going to leave my money there? I'm out, and I'm going to go and put my money, which is what I did with another stock that I actually had before this one. when I was doing those oil stocks. You guys saw that. I got in and I got out quickly, made me a few dollars, and I'm good. But I got out because why? Because I started hearing that, oh man, oil problems. Let me get out of this. And that's what I did. You got to be educated. Please don't believe all these people saying like, you know, anybody can do this. Educate yourself. I don't care how you learn the math, whether you go to college or whether you grab a book and learn it from the book. But you have to educate yourself. You have to learn the math. You have to know what a P/E ratio is. You have to know what a stock's volatility and how it's calculated. You know, you need to know, what the profit and losses of companies are. You need to be able to read a financial spreadsheet from those particular companies. You need to be able to read an annual report for those companies. I mean, the bottom line is that you need to understand, what those companies' balance sheets are and what the numbers mean. And you need to, you have to learn to analyze the balance sheet. Learn what the current liabilities are, what the long-term debts are. You need to know all those things. There's a lot of that I'm going to be teaching you guys on my program. I want you to keep an eye out, because once I finish my program, it's really going to guide you in the right direction, and help you to be a stronger investors and be able to do a stronger type of research on companies. Not just go on a whole bunch of hype. You can be a millionaire overnight. That is not the gig here, man. There is no millionaire overnight with this. Yes, I have made in short terms, like this one is a short term. If I wanted to close out right now, I would be leaving with $237 more than what I put in. So this number right here would be, my investment plus $237.98. And that's what I would leave with. I would be winning minus, I think it's a 0.0001 something, whatever, from the exchange of selling the stock. And so are you seeing what I'm trying to say here? This is really important that you guys know this. This is what I'm trying to point out to you guys. So stay on the ball and get educated. Okay, don't believe all this hype. Oh, I got this pattern. Oh, you got to be based on fear. Oh, you got to look at this. Oh, this is the greatest next thing. Forget all that, man. You need to be educated, and you need to look through the educated eye at the companies, and what it is that they show financially. Not just take a wild guess and go just on the media. The media is going to affect companies. But when you look at what the company can or cannot do, regardless of what the media says, that's what's going to tell you, okay, let's do it. Let's get up there. So anyway, thank you so much. This is Johnny from Sapp Brothers again, and I just wanted to emphasize a little bit on that with you guys. Stay tuned. You are going to see me put that program out, and I'm going to make this very affordable for you guys. No hype, no hidden agendas. I'm going to be straight to the point. I'm going to show you guys what it is that I do. I'm going to actually show you guys what it is that I do. How do I do the research? How do I go out there and get the information? I'm going to show you guys what you're supposed to do to get all of that. So thank you very much. Johnny from Sapp Brothers out.